I'm just smoking a lovely little Lovat, as you can see. It's only a short one, it's only about 4.5–5 inches, but it's a really lovely little pipe which I've mentioned before, which was given to me by a well-wisher for the channel. It's a great little pipe. I've not really smoked it an awful lot, so I thought I'd better get it broken in. It's not got a name on it, it's no name, it's just English, that's all I know. But I like it so much that I think I'll start putting it in my fly vest when I go fishing. And it's a lovely rugged little pipe, and it'll really be a good little solid fishing pipe, that, and it won't get in the way because it's not too long. And I'm smoking a tobacco tonight, which you need to be aware of because it's quite mild, and hence it gets quite hot. It's already quite hot, and I'm only smoking it carefully. It's the sort of tobacco which can cause problems and split bowls and things like that, so you need to take your time with it. It's McLintock's Black Sea, formerly known as Black Cherry. And these sort of tobaccos, especially aromatics with cherry, always bring back a lot of memories to me, because I used to smoke these with a few pals when I was at fishing club meetings, and they got us through a few events when the chairman or the secretary or whatever would be rambling away telling us things. It was quite funny really, because the president was an old guy, and he used to be in the corner and on the top table, and he used to just nod off. He'd be snoring in the corner sometimes, so we took our pipes along to keep us amused, and it was usually a sort of aromatic in those days. If it wasn't Condor or St Bruno, it was usually from the local shop in Birkdale, and it was very often a cherry, and the smell that comes out of this, it just reminds me of those days back in the 80s. It's also got a little bit of a liqueur, an alcoholic tang to it, only just a little bit. It's quite a nice taste. I think it suits a lot of newbies, beginners. It's got Black Cavendish and Golden Virginia, and it's the sort of tobacco that's very easy going, as long as you don't smoke it too quick, like I say, or else it could damage your bowl. And it's quite a creamy smoke too, so it's not unpleasant. Makes a change. And with breaking in this pipe, I thought, well, I'll put a few different tobaccos through it, which I don't bother with that often, just to get a bit of a carbonisation going. Another good tip as well, sometimes, and it can happen quite a bit with new pipes, you find that they start getting a bit gurgling. Start gurgling, so it's a good idea. It's always a good idea actually to have a couple of pipe cleaners handy, and if you want to, just whiz it in there quick like that, pull it out, and sometimes you can just pick up a bit of a tar on the end, and that's great then. It just clears it. There's nothing wrong with that. I've always done that. It's just one of those silly little tips that can help make a difficult smoke into a better one. I've often been told by people saying they've smoked a tobacco which might be a strong tobacco, and they've said, oh, it was okay until I got to the second half, and then yuck, I couldn't stand it, it was awful. Well, don't blame the tobacco. It's not the tobacco's fault. That will be that you've just built up some saliva and tar in the bottom of the bowl, and it just needs to be removed with a pipe cleaner, and hey presto, makes all the difference. You're back to a nice clean sweet smoke. So many people have said that to me. It's just a beginner's mistake. That's all you need to do. Just push it in quick like that, not too hard. and you're back to normal. But no, it's I can feel it's getting quite warm already, this one. It'll be nice when I can get some decent Lakeland in it. Make a big difference then. I think it's going to be a cracking little pipe, this. Just wish I knew what sort it was, doesn't say. Yeah, not bad at all. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Keep it smoky.